Start raw development with SILKYPIX. Number 11. Composite. In this video we will explain how to use and the effects of the wide variety of composite functions that are one of the features of SILKYPIX. Composite is a function that combines selected images and saves them as TIFF or DNG format files. By compositing multiple photos with the same resolution, various effects can be achieved. SILKYPIX includes the following 9 composite functions. Multiple exposure is a composite function that can create expressions similar to camera multiple exposure and provide a noise reduction effect. It composites multiple images evenly to produce a result similar to shooting with a camera's multiple exposure function. Multiple exposure, night view, is a composite function that provides a noise reduction effect similar to standard multiple exposure while reducing noise optimized for night scenes and maintaining vividness. It composites images with priority given to noise reduction, saturation, and black levels optimized for night scenes. Multiple exposure, moving object, is a composite function that provides a noise reduction effect similar to standard multiple exposure while allowing only the subject from a selected image to remain, preventing the same moving subject from appearing multiple times. The moving subject is retained only from the selected reference image, while the remaining areas are composited in the same way as standard multiple exposure. Lighten composite is a function that composites images by prioritizing the brighter areas from overlapping images. It compares multiple selected images and composites them into a single image that prioritizes the brighter areas of each image. Moving object removal is a function that composites images while removing moving subjects from overlapping images. It composites multiple images from the same scene into a single image with moving subjects removed. Stroboscopic motion is a function that continuously composites moving subjects to create an expression of motion trails. It composites multiple images from the same scene into a single image that retains moving subjects. Depth of field composite is a function that composites the in-focus areas from multiple images taken with different focus positions. By compositing images with different focus positions from foreground to background, it creates an image with a wide range in focus. Superresolution is a function that enlarges images by 1.5x or 2x to improve image resolution. After enlarging the image size, it composites multiple images while aligning them to create a high-resolution image. Pixelshift shot raw composite is a function that generates high-definition images from raw data captured using pixelshift shooting. By compositing raw data captured with pixelshift shooting, it creates high-resolution images with reduced false colors and moire. SILKYPIX composite functions offer multiple compositing modes for effects such as super resolution, noise reduction, and multiple exposure. Powered by our patented image matching point detection technology, images are automatically aligned with high precision. By turning on correct for misalignment during handheld shooting, handheld images can also be composited with minimal misalignment for high-quality results. Now let's take a look at how to use these functions. As an example, we will go through the procedure for creating a multiple exposure composite. Select multiple thumbnails of the photos to be composited. When multiple images are selected, the composite icon becomes active. Select the photos you want to composite by using Shift plus click or Control plus click. Click the composite icon to open the composite selected images window. Select multiple exposure from the composite method options. If necessary, check correct for misalignment during handheld shooting. In output format, select the save format including the compression format setting. Click the composite button to start processing. Once completed, a thumbnail of the composited image will be added. And the composited image can continue to be edited as is. Next, when using multiple exposure, moving object, to keep only the subject from a specific image, first select the image containing the subject you want to keep. And then continue selecting the other images. If you want to keep the subject in the first image, do it like this. And if you want to keep the subject in the fourth image, do it like this. Let's compare these two cases. And the composited image can continue to be edited as is. Unlike other composite functions, pixelshift shot raw composite automatically selects the required raw data for compositing based on the reference frame and the number of shots, even if not all raw files to be composited are selected. For example, even if only one frame from a 16-shot raw sequence is selected, the remaining 15 frames will be searched for from the thumbnails and automatically included in the composite target. If the required frames cannot be found, the composite process cannot be performed. Pixelshift shot raw composite supports raw data captured using pixelshift multi-shot on Fujifilm digital cameras, pixelshift shooting on Nikon digital cameras, and pixelshift multi-shooting on Sony digital cameras. The available options vary depending on the number of shots and the raw data selected. For example, 16 shots, 1 image generated, 2x resolution, becomes available when raw data captured with 16 shots is selected, and outputs 1 image with 2x resolution. Also, 16 shots, 4 images generated, 1x resolution, becomes available when raw data captured with 16 shots is selected, and outputs 4 images at the original resolution. Reduce misalignment in pixelshift shot raw is a function available in pixelshift shot raw composite when misalignment greater than the sensor shift amount is detected between raw files. Some images may not be eligible for misalignment detection or reduction processing. For details, please refer to the software manual. And the composited image can continue to be edited as is. As you can see, SILKYPIX composite functions excel at noise reduction, resolution enhancement, support for various moving subjects, misalignment correction, and more. They can also be used for creative image making, similar to traditional multiple exposure photography. For example, let's create an artwork using these two photos with the same resolution. Select the two photos, click the composite icon, and choose an appropriate composite mode. This time, let's select multiple exposure, night view. Click the composite button. After compositing, you can continue making adjustments such as brightness. How does it look? We encourage you to try various combinations with your own photos. That concludes this video. We hope you enjoy exploring new creative expressions using the composite functions introduced in SILKYPIX. If you found this video helpful, please consider subscribing to the channel and giving it a thumbs up. We'll continue to share useful tips on how to get the best out of SILKYPIX. Thank you for watching. SILKYPIX allows you to easily start adjusting and editing images. A trial version is also available, allowing you to experience all features for 30 days free of charge. Please give it a try. If you're starting with raw development, SILKYPIX